What nobody tells you about the wealth mindset. Imagine giving to people $1 million. One builds a business, the other builds a headache. One becomes richer. The other becomes a motivational quote that starts with, I used to have money. See, everybody talks about making money. Nobody talks about becoming the kind of person money actually likes hanging around. And that's the problem. People think wealth starts in the bank. Wrong. It starts in the brain. Today, we're exposing everything nobody tells you about the wealth mindset. Not the Instagram version. Not the fake, wake up at 4 a.m. and drink lemon water version. The real version. The version that hurts your feelings, but saves your wallet. Because if you don't understand this, you'll spend your entire life studying Brokeology. You'll graduate with honors from the University of the Salary Trap. And trust me, that degree pays terribly. Let's begin. 1. Wealth isn't about money. It's about decisions. Here's something weird. Rich people don't magically make better decisions because they're rich. They're rich because they consistently make better decisions. Huge difference. Most people wait until they have money before acting wisely. Successful people act wisely before the money arrives. Imagine planting mango seeds. Would you expect mangoes tomorrow? No. Yet people invest for 2 weeks and suddenly ask, where's my Lamborghini? Relax. Even instant noodles take longer than your investment patience. The wealth mindset understands something powerful. Every dollar you keep today is an employee that can hire more employees tomorrow. Poor mindset. Let me spend this. Wealth mindset. Let me deploy this. See the difference? One buys dopamine. The other buys freedom. That's your first on-arc moment. 2. Most people are addicted to looking rich. This one hurts. People don't actually want wealth. They want evidence of wealth. There's a difference. One buys designer clothes with their last paycheck. The other buys assets wearing a plain t-shirt. Guess who's winning? The internet has turned life into a competition of receipts. Everybody wants luxury. Nobody wants liquidity. Some people will finance a phone just to take pictures, pretending they own the lifestyle. Congratulations. You've entered Money Mayhem. Population. Too many. The wealth mindset doesn't care about applause. It cares about ownership. Because applause doesn't pay rent. Assets do. 3. Your salary is not your wealth. This is where the salary trap catches millions. Someone earns 3,000美元, spends 3,200美元, feels rich. Someone earns $800, spends 500美元, invests 300美元. Who's actually wealthier? Exactly. Income tells you how much comes in. Wealth tells you how much stays. That's why some celebrities go broke, while some quiet business owners become billionaires without anyone knowing their names. Money isn't impressed by your paycheck. It's impressed by your habits. 4. Your brain hates becoming rich. Did you know your brain loves comfort more than success? Seriously, your brain sees change and immediately presses the panic button. Start saving? Let's celebrate with shopping. Start investing. What if everything crashes? Start a business? What if people laugh? Your brain is basically that one friend who says, let's just stay home forever. The wealth mindset trains your brain to stop asking, what if I fail? And start asking, what if this actually works? Massive difference. 5. Wealth is usually boring. Nobody tells you this. Real wealth is painfully boring. It's budgets, consistency, long-term investing, negotiating, learning, repeating, again. People want exciting. Wealth wants discipline. The funny thing, people will binge watch 18 seasons of a TV show, but won't read one book about money. Then they wonder why their bank account has more plot twists than Netflix. Classic Brokeology. 6. The Wealth Goblin lives inside everyone. Let's introduce today's villain, the Wealth Goblin. This creature appears every payday. It whispers, you deserve it. You worked hard. Buy it. Upgrade. Treat yourself. Before you know it, you've treated yourself into poverty. Again, the Wealth Goblin doesn't steal your money. It convinces you to hand it over willingly. Every unnecessary purchase is basically feeding it snacks. Stop feeding it. Let it starve. 7. Rich people buy time. Poor mindset asks, how much does this cost? Wealth mindset asks, how much time does this save? Money can return. Time never sends refunds. Think about it. If spending $100 saves you 10 hours, and those 10 hours help you earn $1,000, was it expensive or cheap? Exactly. The wealth mindset values leverage over discounts. 8. Your friends can quietly keep you broke. Nobody likes hearing this, but your environment matters. If everyone around you laughs at investing, mocks ambition, and celebrates reckless spending, guess what becomes normal? Money mayhem. You don't become successful by accident. You also don't stay broke by accident. Habits spread faster than gossip. Protect your circle, because some people don't just waste money, they waste potential. 9. Wealth requires delayed gratification. Imagine this. You have 2 buttons. Button A. Receive 100美元 today. Button B. Receive $10,000 next year. Most people slap button A so hard, the button files a police report. The wealth mindset understands one powerful truth. Patience pays interest. Impatience pays retail prices. Every time you delay unnecessary pleasure, future you gets stronger. Current you gets slightly annoyed, but future you sends thank you letters. 10. The biggest investment isn't stocks, it's you. Here's the secret nobody advertises. The highest return investment isn't always real estate, or crypto, or stocks. It's upgrading yourself. Skills, communication, negotiation, sales, leadership, thinking. Because nobody can crash your knowledge. Nobody can steal your experience. Nobody can inflate your discipline. When you become more valuable, money starts chasing you, not the other way around. That's the real wealth mindset. Conclusion. Here's the biggest truth nobody tells you. Money doesn't create character. It reveals it. If you're careless with $100, you'll probably be careless with $100,000. If you're disciplined with little, you'll become dangerous with plenty. The wealth mindset isn't about pretending to be rich. It's about becoming impossible to keep poor. So the next time your wealth goblin starts whispering, smile. Ignore it. Escape the salary trap. Avoid another episode of Money Mayhem. Graduate from Brokeology and wait patiently for your next on-arc moment. Because wealth isn't built in one giant decision. It's built in thousands of tiny ones that nobody claps for until one day everybody calls you lucky. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe, and share it with someone who's tired of surviving and ready to start thinking differently about money. Remember, a rich wallet starts with a rich mindset, and that mindset starts today.